Yeah, she's been doing the rounds. She's got a book out talking about the election, and she was saying yesterday that Russia posed a new Cold War threat to Europe, which is one of the things she was saying at the festival there.
Also, some speculation about whether or not she will or won't run in 2020.
Yes.
Daily Telegraph, Hammond's tax on age budget. The Chancellor attempts to save his job, it says, by gambling on reforms aimed at intergenerational fairness. Basically, he's planning a budget raid on older workers to fund tax breaks for younger people.
It's interesting what that actually changing the tax rate for younger people and not for older people directly.
Right, legally allowed.
Well, I mean, he's the Chancellor. Well, he can do
Well,
what he likes.
no, he can't. I'm talking about age discrimination.
Yeah. Well, yeah,
I
I think they're talking about national insurance contributions there, about how they might tweak it, but it would be a controversial one.
Sneeze has gone away, by the way.
I've
Got the front page of Daily Mail for you as well. The cold calling convicts, inmates including fraudsters, tout insurance from prisons and quiz householders on the contents of their homes. And this is a picture of, let's say, Anthony, who is the latest person to talk about allegations aimed at Harvey Weinstein. She's on the front page of the Daily Mail.
And she obviously gave her interview to Sunday Times yesterday. That also on the front page of the Mirror. Also, the Mirror has a brilliant football pull-out. Kat, have you seen it?
Brilliant. Yeah, I'll have a quick flick through that.
What you got?
I don't know if you're watching Strictly on Saturday night.
Yeah.
But in the crowd watching Paralympic champion Johnny Peacock perform his American Smooth was the surgeon who performed the amputation on his leg when he had septicemia as a 5-year-old boy. And the whole story is told in this article in the Times about how close he was to death and that his organs were going into failure, and to the point where one of his toes fell off in the nurse's hand, and one of the nurses who looked after him as well raised money in the build-up to the Paralympics a few years ago to help send him to the Paralympics to become Paralympic champion. And they've all been so involved in what he's done ever since they performed that amputation that to be in the crowd to support him was apparently a very special moment.
He's doing very well.
It's a really lovely story to
Isn't he?
read.
That's what Craig was saying. He's working his...
He needs an acting coach, and his surgeon's daughter is an actress. So the surgeon's like, right, well, I'll get the discount sorted out. There's a team event going on there.
What are you looking at, Sean?
A couple on the same page from the Mail's business pages this morning. One for Christmas, Toys R Us. Suppliers halt deliveries to British Toys R Us stores. Now, we've talked in the past about the problems Toys R Us had in America, and they say not affecting British companies here, but toy suppliers have halted. There's one particularly, the Dolls House maker Worlds Apart, which apparently makes some Frozen furniture from the film Frozen. Just to clarify
clear,
that,
I
I still haven't seen it actually. Everybody sings it, but I've still not seen it. But yeah, they are having issues supplying Toys R Us at the minute, so that might be one for us to watch. And then French to axe 400 jobs at Vauxhall plant here. So we're talking about the Vauxhall takeover, Peugeot taking over there. They're now saying workers may well find out more this morning at Ellesmere Port. 400 jobs could be gone. That's another one for us to keep an eye on.
Would you like to know about flatulent shellfish?
Always.
Okay, I know you often talk about where does the money come from for that sort of research. Well, this is actually quite important research.